stayed under the radar.
Redbone's going soon, man. He's clinging on.
Oh, stay alive.
All the
Redbone.
music bots are being killed off of Discord
Yeah.
because they
YouTube.
violate YouTube
because
ad
YouTube,
stuff.
of course. Great. Yeah.
They play
never
videos
play
about
ads.
So you know.
They don't play ads. Oh no.
Guys, get me! I use an ad blocker. Who?
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. See now, actually, YouTube is gonna show up at your house and fucking just
Fancy. Don't talk as I'm talking about a crime here, buddy. No.
You're right. Just pay for it instead of getting ad block. What a great idea.
and I'm sure that's going to work great for like having music during our sessions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely gonna work out. After Fred mode is dead, we're gonna
Fancy.
we're gonna need Sandera to just blast music from his computer into the mic. Yeah, only to mute Sandera.
And I will get a DMCA from YouTube.
Now listen up, Sandera. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna blast
Just
music
low
up
quality
your
sea
mic,
shanty.
and then in another room you're gonna be using your phone to talk to us, and that's how it's gonna go down.
He does like fucking background music, like literally in the background.
What do you think I do for TikTok?
Who the fuck's Dave? Hi,
Hey,
Dave.
Dave.
Do we know a Dave?
Dave, you've come at a great time.
You know
It's
a
gonna be
Dave.
an amazing scene.
We're doing crime, Dave.
We're doing crime, and Gerald is about to have a very important conversation with Ralph.
No, he isn't. It was just delayed.
We've been waiting
Don't
all
put
week
big,
for this.
don't put some big fucking expectations on this.
No pressure, but this is kind of the most important conversation that we're gonna have. If you don't pull out all the stops, I want great voice acting. You did study Norwegian for this, right?
No. So
Look.
Darren never taught me.
Look, no, all memes aside, this is actually a fucking conversation with someone that might be a fucking god. So like, I feel like it's just saying that it's not important. Is kind of just
I mean,
like
yeah, it's a bit important, but it's not like this huge fucking earth-shattering thing that I'm about to discuss. Like, you know, I once took a dumpy as big as the sun.
Well,
He's like, whoa.
Is that how we're starting?
No! No!
Oh, look. It can be anything you want to. Like, you can ask him anything. Go on.
Sits down like a disapproving stepdad. You know, I have a bidet.
Do you have a bidet?
I don't see you have a bidet here. You know, a door can hook you up with one of them, you know.
You know, after all of this is over, I could install a bidet here.
Gerald sits down and just kind of waits to see if Rauk says anything first.
Rax, like, gives you a look, but doesn't say anything, and then just sort of looks down at his hands, and he's like fidgeting almost with like his thumbs between. He has like his hands clasped and his thumbs on top of like one of his fingers, and he's just sort of rubbing his thumbs into his finger.
You've been around for a while, right? Long, long time.
I think a while is a bit of an understatement.
I know. So I suppose with it less than a month remaining until we're going to do something about it, are you getting excited or nervous?
Being around for a while, I tend to not get my hopes up.
Well, no matter what happens, if we live or die, then the gate is opening.
Well, that much is true.
So one day, we'll be free. But To have a side point I want to bring up.
Oh, go on.
You know I worship a door, right?
Yes.
Just know that I hope, for your sake, he'd like to see you in a favorable light. I think that there's an alliance here that still need to be made. But if you are any plans that you have to fight against them, I'd recommend you quell them. If you might have any deep down, buried away.
I have no intention of fighting any of your gods. I just simply want to deal with my brother and then have this all be over.
You hear that at the door? You probably heard it. As he goes to sit still and look out against the rest of the temple. As they have their secret conversation over there.
That's it?
What the fuck do you mean that's it?
What I mean is, I waited a week for all. No.
Well, maybe you should do the conversation instead.
I already did my conversation last session.
Come on, Nikki. Hop in the seat, play some gel. Come on. It's your turn.
Yeah, it's
You know
rewind
it,
time.
I do worship a dirt, so a lot of the time I'm wet. Like right now.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
is that what you wanted?
I mean, you're the one who was dissatisfied with.
Look, Wilkson was just reading her book.
I have some thoughts as well. We are bringing people here. And I think the way we're getting into this cave will be through this temple. What's your plan then?
You mean when people are here? What's my plan?
Do you plan to hide from them? Or do you plan to reveal yourself and talk to them all? I thought some of them might worship Balmud.
I think it's best if I'm not around.
Good idea. But there is this one guy, the first person we had join. He's not really the fighting type. So I was wondering if we could leave him back here with you. You could tell him the information. You'll know.
If you want to leave somebody here with me, I'm not sure how safe this place will remain once things begin.
I'd rather have them back here than going into the gates of hell with us. I mean, further point of hell. What is hell?
Well, you can call it hell.
His name is Alex. He's like a young man, very impressionable. I feel like he'd be an easy follower of yours if you made an impression on him. Start that strong again. Get some good minds on your side.
Not really here to get followers. I've had a long time to think.
Isn't your following with a strength tied to the amount of followers you have? How strong your that belief is in you?
Not necessarily.
What was how the beast work? They believed he was you, so he became powerful. Is that not right?
It is, but think about your group and what different people have done, right? There's many different ways to become powerful.
Is it the same thing for being a god?
In a way.
Right. Very well then. Hopefully, when we get it done, things will be alright for you.
Hope.
And the whole world doesn't riot against you and take you down. Imagine the orcs would try that.
If anything, I imagine it would be my brother's doing.
Mm-hmm. It's good to talk to you again.
How long do you intend on staying here?
Not long. Just wanted to let you know the situation. Let you know how long we have left.
I just assumed you were busy.
Well, we kind of are, kind of not. There's not much that we have goal-wise to do anymore. We have the keys. We're just waiting for people to join in.
It would be sort of at this point that Leon and Wilkson are wrapping up with each other.
These past few days have been so exhausting, honestly. All these things have gone on, but I think things are going to calm down now.
I know how you feel.
Right? What they say, the calm before the storm and all that, I guess. Hope I can lever it. Hey, Gerald, are you doing okay?
Mm-hmm. Why'd you ask?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happens between you two while you're alone.
What?
Oh, sorry, I was just reading my book.
What?
So now that we're done here, we go back.
I say we should. Any questions you want to ask, Rogue?
How large is this force?
We don't know exactly yet, but we're aiming for, I'd say at least 20 for the elite squad.
The
Going
rest
first.
seem to be the size of an army.
A lot of adventurers in the guild hall. I'm not too sure how many will join now.
I think you'll be okay.
If you say so.
You know, the gifts of God make people powerful, so just stick around and then other people get power through different ways. I feel like we should be able to easily take down the forces of hell. With our variety.
Indeed. So, we're returning back to your house, or we go somewhere else?
We have people there waiting for us.
True enough.
I had also get out of my house. So you know.
No, that is true.
Thanks for taking it back, Leon.
Good luck.
You too.
Stay safe.
Don't go destroying any more villages.
I'm sure he won't, Joe. Okay. So assume I'm using teleportation. Yeah, I can cast it. Okay. So Orgisia just makes a teleportation circle after a minute, and then they go away. They teleport out, I guess.
Oh, fuck, all the way back to actual Lastful.
All the way
We
back
did
to
a
the
half-hour
schooling
travel.
sun, baby!
A half-hour travel back to tell him to get out of my house.
They'll never get rid of this. It will always be teleporting to the schooling sun.
What do we need?
I haven't seen a year go by of paying someone to cast teleportation circle again and again and again.
Just quickly, when you arrive at the schooling sun, you can't see anybody you really know. There's like a few students of the schooling sun around. No one's in the room that like the teleportation knowledge and circle room that you bamf into. But you like as you walk a little bit, you see various people down the hallways. Nobody that you recognize though. Like recognize. You've probably seen them before, but like different. If you want to do anything while you're in Lastfall, you're in Lastfall right now.
Yes. Go to the tavern.
The tavern?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll go there too, I guess.
Okay. You refer to Lastfall's tavern.
Is Alex still there?
Where's my map for this? That's my question.
You just pop up the map for Lastfall and it's just a massive fucking crater. It looks like someone did. Looks like
Oh.
Lastfall got just got bombed while we were gone.
Looks like Kai accidentally set off a nuke while we were gone.
Lastfall, more like last fail.
Fishy.
I just made it a heavenly one.
Yeah, it was heavenly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the brand of taverns, of course. The iconic chair arrangement.
Beautiful. It's funny because like when you think branded tavern, you don't think same building, same
like to
furniture
think
layout.
that
You just think the same kind of menu.
I would like to think that the Heavenly Honesty's logo is just a tavern layout.
Heavenly honesty. Horse made in the shape of tables. Look at that.
It's a horse.
If you go to this angle, then it's a bulldozer. If you do it from this
Oh.
angle, though, ooh, there's a grinder.
The horse.
You both walk in. There's a few patrons around. It's not overly busy.
If we're not the people, make our way over.
Right, use
This is
of
where
money.
This is where KJ's like, hey, Alex's dead body's on the
Hey,
stairs.
Alex is just gone and dead. Evil now.
Gone, dead, and evil. Ah, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You
We have
go
no
up the
leash animal.
stairs.
Yeah.
And you remember which room is Alex's. What do you do to enter this room? You give a knock.
Yeah.
You You wait. You don't hear any fumbling. And no one calls out.
Alex?
You receive no response.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
The door is locked.
You have good ears, right? You have good ears, right? Just like listen in.
Oh,
Wait,
I can
hold
do
up.
more than that.
He reaches for the cage. You could just put it outside.
Just, I mean, yeah, she can probably fly outside into the window.
Hmm?
Okay, I'll do
Does
that.
Heaven honestly have windows, KJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, alright. I do also, the same wherever you go.
Yeah, it's the exact same. The
Okay.
buildings are built exactly the same. They have one blueprint and they just slap it.
Save some architectural costs, I
I'm
guess.
thinking the Heaven honestly might be made of like magic, because they're like the exact same.
I'm gonna send
I don't know
Katerina.
what you're talking about.
KJ?
I'm gonna send Katerina to try and go through the window of the room. Then
Is it just me that can't open D&D, by the way?
it's
Mine's
just
open.
you, I think. Mine's open.
I'm not able to load my character sheet.
No, nobody refresh if it's
There we
working
go.
right now. 'Cause
The kid just came back now.
okay.
So I sent Katerina out to go through the window of the room if she can.
Flies out. The window is closed, but the curtains are open and Katarina can see. And it looks like the room has been cleaned and everything's pretty neat and tidy. And there's like no personal belongings in the room.
Well, that's too bad. I think Alex left.
Oh. What was that?
It's his decision in the end. Who knows? Maybe he went to another tavern. Either way, if he does still want to show up, he'll show up. Unless he gets lost. Who knows?
Hey. Did you see where Alex went? Did he leave or not?
Oh, yeah. That kid. He gave his key back a while ago.
Just checking you left of his own will. It was taken away.
Any idea where he went?
Didn't mention it.
Alright.
I wish you luck them. Want to make sure no one took him away from this place. Thank you. Damn it, Kyle. Successful persuasion attempt to get rid of Alex, the beloved NPC.
Look, I had no right to beat fucking Vilshin in a contested persuasion check, but if that's how the
Yeah.
die rolls it, then the die rolls it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame, but okay.
Alex is also his own person, by the way.
Yeah,
It
he's
doesn't
his own
Yeah.
have to be your
No,
role.
yeah, no. It's
No, it's just the one role that ruined everything, yeah.
in character walks in and is just like, no. If he wants to leave, let him leave.
Where the fuck is this? There it is. Alright, both of you just head straight back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
It is a bit of a shame.
Hmm.
I was gonna get him a new outfit. Too bad.
Oh, right, Crusoe.
Yeah, Crusoe's in there right now.
As Crusoe disappears from these guys. Oh, wait a second. Shit, that's a bad idea because now they think that there's danger. Fuck.
Kai notices that I mean that's what happens. Kai's currently in the process of getting Odin,
Hold
and
on.
he notices Crusoe flail.
Yeah.
How
Crusoe could
fast-
communicate that there's no danger, by the way.
Well, how would Crusoe know?
Yeah, like I don't think Crusoe would
like,
immediately
can't
communicate to
communicate.
us. Like us, like Crusoe being summoned is sign of something, and that could mean that they're in danger.
Could I extend the summoning over 2 actions so it looks like he's being slowly taken back? Without any
no,
urgency?
you gotta vamp.
Damn.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Crusoe gets brought back, so you know.
Yeah,
Crusoe's
Alright.
gone.
I'll just cast sending again then. Does that stop the attunement process, KJ, or can I just sending cast at once in the middle of a short rest?
I feel like this takes very little brain power.
Hello, Crusoe.
I hope Crusoe is doing well with you. Are you safe?
Where are you sending this to?
I'm sending it to Gerald,
Okay.
since he's the one that damping Crusoe out of existence and back in, presumably where he is.
Now, do I say
Does Gerald say, "Oh no, help, please"?
Hold on, how many words do I have? Somewhere.
25.
25.
Like usually if it's not just a sentence or two, I try to write them out. Like if you're trying to say something long, and to like reach the limit. Thumbs up. Wait a minute, you. I just received a symbol that's a square and with an X through it. It's almost.
He's not on the right operating system now.
Oh no.
All he sees is a question mark.
No. Well, apparently it's no cause for alarm as he's safe.
Alright, come on then.
God.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot I exist in this state, where I am one with the horse. And then we... It's not as fast as it used to be. A bit more of a zoom than a thum. That's it.
I'm surprised you didn't use the sending to tell me to get the fuck out of his house.
Well, okay, get the fuck out.
Sending message, all is good, leave my house or I will beat your ass.
Leave my house by the time I come back.
I think Gerald sends it the idea of a thumbs up because he just wants to talk as little as possible.
Have Vicindia and Kaiten come back yet?
Yeah, I think they were watching us, weren't they?
They went off to do something. I can't remember
What?
he
What
said.
did they?
They were riding elks.
Okay, yeah. They're off on an adventure. Goodbye.
Okay. They're still doing that. Well, Kai, before they get here, you do summon over. Finish off before they get here.
Alright. Greetings once again, Odin.
How can I be of service?
Well, I do know that you can't exactly grant wishes. However, I suppose you can aid in granting of one wish, right? Like you will do your best to meet that wish.
I can certainly try.
Well, I see my wish here is for that you and I can be friends without being bound by this ring, and I was wondering if you know any way that we that could happen. We could be allies without using such a bond like this.
For that, we need to be friends.
I think I've seen enough. Find some way to destroy the ring, and I'll stick around.
Way to destroy the ring. I suppose I can give that a try. I will have to ask some people for help then.
Was there anything else you required me for?
Well, if you want to stick around, you still have about an hour to remain here, right?
Right. I am at your service.
Well, let's meet with Kaden and fuck, I forgot her name.
Tessinia.
And
Tessinia.
So just walk over this direction and begin looking for you guys.
Yeah, that would be difficult to find from two giant oaks.
Say it takes like 15 minutes, and we're on like this timey-wimey tight schedule. Within that time, whoosh, Charrot and Wilkson arrived because it took a while for
What's up,
Kai to
bitches? What's up, motherfucker? You better be in my house. Cow.
I'm back out of my front lawn.
You guys both get here. There's no one here.
Okay.
Saves me a job.
Yeah, so it looks like they left. Either that or they're in the woods somewhere.
Crusoe, do a quick fly around, see if they're hanging around or anything.
Alright. Takes Crusoe about 3 minutes to find them. Crusoe just fucking flies up. Odin's pretty noticeable.
Fair enough.
You just told Crusoe to find them, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I'd say
just see if they're around, basically.
everyone here's passive perception is high enough to notice Crusoe like flies over you and then does a loop. And Crusoe's gonna beat you back.
You find them.
Yes, they're in the forest.
Alright. Just let me know we're back.
It's up to you guys what you do when you find each other because you've all met up.
No, I am. Okay.
Hello. We were talking about freeing Odin, and it seems that if we destroy the ring, that should break him from the curse.
Destroy the ring. How are you?
Well, I think I have feet. I think I have heat strong enough to break normal rings, but this isn't exactly a normal ring. As he looks back at Odin.
No, in no way normal. Highly magical.
I could try heating it together with you. See if we can melt it down. And then tear the molten blob into pieces.
Well, that I suppose that could be worth a shot. Just in the safe area to do that.
Let's not use the forest.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that. Preferably a really big area, like a 20-foot sphere. Would be perfect. A bit larger than that, maybe.
Odin, could you help us with the wind walk so that we could look for a safe, clear viewpoint? Oh, but before you do though, do you even need to destroy the ring while you're out, while you're here, to break the curse, or will you just know when the curse is broken?
You can break the ring at any time.
Very well, that's good. That's good to know.
And Odin will wind walk you all, and it is at this point that Rousseau will say to Jarrett, I saw Odin turn them all into wind, and then they whisked off. What direction do you guys go when you wind walk? You're going towards Jarrett's house, away from it? Just line off.
Let's say we'd like just fly up to look for a big like open area without much like forest like stuff.
Yeah,
Like a stone quarry or something like that.
I'd say that would be closer towards Lastfall than anywhere near Jarrett's.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crusoe will say to Jarrett, they flew off towards Lastfall.
I was muted. Fuck.
Hello?
You were.
Yes, you were.
Alright. Good job, Crusoe. Go do what you want for now.
Oh, great.
Alright, so the two of them are heading off to Laswell or something similar.
Yes. So what do you want to do?
Wait until they come back so we can tell them what happened. So I imagine that they'll want
I
briefed up.
imagine they'll want to hear it, yeah.
When they always run around and waste our time, it gets a bit of a pain. So we shall probably just wait.
I am never opposed to not doing anything for extended amounts of time.
I know. I'm going to go lay down for a while.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, have a nice rest. What?
It's gravel.
It's gravel. There it is. It's gravel. Oh no, Trail went to sleep and entered the Gravelverse.
No.
Flying around, you find a large area, sort of gravel outside of Lastfall. It has a few plants, like weeds popping up through it, but you could just burn those away and be fine. You're gonna start a fire by doing anything here.
Okay. Right. We'll turn back from cloud form and speak up. Well, this seems to be a safe enough place as any. Sky takes off the ring and places him and places it on top of a rock that sticks out. Going 25 feet away from the rock.
Perhaps I can help in this scenario too.
Yes, the more power the merrier. Are you ready, Caden? You're muted, by the way, Fancy.
He went AFK.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow, look at those amazing strength checks.
Let's go. It's like when you're playing Blood Bowl and your one agility dwarf fucking dodges into a tackle zone and punches everyone.
What a guy.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm with my grandparents.
Welcome back.
What's going on? What did I miss?
Well, we're here at a plot of gravel.
I suggest we place the ring on the ground on a big, flat piece of gravel and fire what we have
Yeah.
with it.
He's already placed the ring here or something.
Okay. Well, stay a minimum of 20 feet away from it. Preferably more.
Well, I need to not break the connection, so I think this is far enough.
Okay, well, I'll try to angle things then.
He's like 25 feet away. It should be fine.
Perfect then. Well, we can go whenever you're ready.
Alright. Everyone ready on the count of 3?
Yeah.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
cast Incendiary Cloud. It's very hot and very tiny.
Yeah. Kai will cast a flaming sphere of 8th level.
It's 2 8th level slots already.
You watch as Thesinia's like white hair begins like turning orange, and then some like embers fly off of it, and she rises slightly off the ground, and then sort of like brings both her hands out and points forward, and then a large eruption of fire occurs like above the ring.
Oh yeah, as I cast flaming sphere, unfortunately that does drop my concentration on Odin's thing, so
Aw,
he's unsummoned.
poor Odin.
Okay, I would like everyone to roll a d20 and add the level of spell that you use to the roll.
Okay.
Okay, dice roll it. This better be good, please. No, that's a 7.
That's a 22.
Plus whatever she got.
Quick maths. 22. 50, and what did you get? 17? 17?
17, yes.
Okay. As this sort of amalgamation of magic occurs, there is sort of a loud noise of almost like a humming, and I need both of you to roll a d20.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no.
6 and 4. Okay, this might take me a minute because I always forget where I put this thing.
Oh no.
That implies something is gonna happen.
Kai, we're gonna die. This is
You're
my
not gonna
accent.
die, don't worry.
Hey, at
He
least
isn't gonna summon 30 Tarrasques.
at least I'm resistant to fire, that's one thing.
Yeah. I can cast a spell to also become resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am out of good spell slots.
Deals 1000 damage. Ah, I didn't plan for that shit.
Wait, no.
Okay,
Wait,
I would like both of you to roll a d100.
Oh no. Oh, let's hope it's good instead of bad. Huh?
40.
35.
Oh, that's on the lower end. Is that good or bad?
Look, at least it's not 91 or 7, like Seahawks would roll.
At least it's not 1.
Or 100.
Yeah.
Because those won't happen.
As this humming happens, a blue aura sort of comes out all around you, and you begin to feel like weird. And then a loud boom also occurs, and it appears to happen like right where Kai is. And it's not like a force; it's just a noise. And
Oh boy.
I don't think Caitlin's. How close to Kai are you, Caitlin? You're like.
I have no idea.
There's no tiles here.
If
I
I'd
said like
say-
this is 25 feet, so 5 times 6 times.
7.5 feet.
I
say
think it's more than that.
I say Fitz is far away enough. I think Caitlin's too close.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Clark, guys.
Both of you and Clark disappears as both of you take 8 thunder damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, not a
And
whole
have
8.
to also make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no, this is where it's bad.
Is this the bad part? If there is a bad part.
There we fucking go. Bit late
Okay,
now.
that's great.
23.
Oops.
0, no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alright, Kai might die,
Okay,
guys.
this loud boom happening right on top of Kai just absolutely deafens him for a while. Okay.
I also need to roll concentration to see if the flaming sphere is still there.
Yep.
Nope, that goes away immediately.
As
it's
the
in-
flaming sphere disappears, there is like still a raging fire almost. Fine.
I don't know if incendiary cloud stays up. I don't know how come works.
Did you roll above? Did you roll 10 or higher on the Constitution save?
I rolled a 12. Oh god, a
Then it
12.
goes up.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Did you say 8 thunder damage, KJ, earlier?
He did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's that.
Is that everything, KJ, that happens?
Yes, and then this fire sort of dies down, and you can see this almost like golden molten liquid is just left on this piece of gravel, and there's like smoldering around it.
Do my attunement to the ring break at this point, or do I still feel attuned to it?
Your attunement to the ring breaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he
you...
needs to ask these things, Nicky.
I know, it's just destroyed. I mean, what the fuck does that...
Fucking, I don't know.
Hey, it could be a live blob of molten metal on the ground. Like it's enchantment based, so
I know, but
if the magic wasn't gone, you know.
it's just funny to me. Like, am I attuned to this molten puddle on the ground?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always good to check, though.
Ow, my ears. That hurt, but it seems like it worked.
Are you okay?
You hear no response from Kai as he just looks down at the ring and...
Wave her hand in front of his face.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I don't think I can hear.
she starts to yell as loud as she can. Are you okay?
He just... he just like shakes his head, not as a no, but as a like... just symbolizing I don't think I understand, mainly.
Ksenia, can you hear me?
Yes, that was certainly odd. I felt a very strange connection to home.
Are you okay?
I think so.
That's good. Might want to talk to someone about that.
I think you have something that can help with this though, Fancy.
Why?
With Deafened. And then one of the spells the Necklace of Prayer Beads can cast is Lesser Restoration.
Oh fuck yeah, that thing is a thing. But sorry, Kai, I don't think I would remember.
Okay.
She hasn't used it in so long.
Yeah.
Is Kai okay?
I don't know. Smack him on the back of the head softly.
I think I'm fine. I just can't hear anything. It's just white noise in my ears at the moment. I'm sorry if I speak over you or anything like that. So I just need a moment to take a break. Perhaps I'll come back to.
But that's easy enough. Here. And Fasinia holds out her hand, touches it to your ear, and this like golden energy almost trickles into your ear, and you can like feel it. It's very weird, but then you can hear again as she casts restoration.
Thank you.
Someone again?
You know, I always find it funny how for the longest time, like, oh, Wilkshire's gonna be the breaking point of the party all this entire time, and then Joe fucking steps in like the fucking Theresa May walking onto the stage. Dance.
Doing a little Theresa May waddle.
Yeah, just doing a little fucking jazz hand stepping up like, hey.
Well, that's right. Thank you. Now that's a big puddle of gold, I suppose.
Ken picks it up with Mage Hand.
Let me cool it down first.
You pick a bit of it up with Mage Hand because you reach the weight limit if you try to pick any more.
I don't think the hand can carry this.
Yes, I'll try and cool it down. But first, just Kai will cast Detect Magic to have a closer look at the pile of gold. See what's happening in the air here.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. There is this, like, almost like background radiation of transmutation and conjuration magic. But it doesn't appear to be over the molten, like, liquid. It appears to be over the three of you.
Right. There might be still some magic affecting us, but any magic in the ring seems to be gone.
Left over from Windwalk, maybe?
That too, right. I will try to cool it down as I cast Ray of Frost on the pool of molten gold, and like repeatedly until like it feel like it doesn't emanate much heat.
But yeah, Mage Hand will waft at it.
This takes you a solid, like, 4 or 5 minutes of just pumping at this. You get the impression that it was very hot beforehand, but eventually you produce like this massive cloud of steam that will probably alert anybody within like a 2 or 3 mile radius. And then you think it's probably cold.
You said there was a very loud bang. How loud exactly are you saying?
I'm saying loud enough that it like hurt Kai's ears because he was right there, and it like rustled a couple of trees. But I don't think it's loud enough that you'd hear it at Gerald's house.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering in case like Joe would be like, that's not a good sign, and just go back to sleeping. But no, okay. All right.
It's like someone screaming in Kai's ear.
Okay. But also loud enough to scream to hurt the trees, which is interesting. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, now that's that dealt with.
Yes.
Odin
Should be
is
told not
orders.
to touch. I'll contact Odin and let him know what we've done.
I believe I do need to get Clark back this evening. This was quite unexpected.
Yes, do that when you have time. To be honest, we probably should have taken safety precautions for something dangerous like this. But I'm glad we made it out all right.
I thought I stood far away, but no more.
As I will use my last 4th level spell slot to cast Sending.
Okay.
Odom, it seems the deed is done. We've broken the ring.
Thank
You want
you.
me to roll the d20?
No,
Okay.
you don't. You don't need to.
Oh yeah.
Because Odin can do stuff.
Because he's right fucking behind you.
Hello.
He's not, but okay. But thank you for freeing me. I need to head home and catch up. But if you call on me on a time of need, I will come.
All right. It seems he's freed up now. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I'm sure he has lots to catch up with those he knows
That's good to
in
hear.
some world.
So what's the plan now? So you just kind of looks between them.
Well, now that we have all the 3 keys, I suppose we should reconvene with Geralt and Wilson and discuss when everything's going when we're taking the fight to them.
That's true. Well, let's head back then.
Yes.
Caden summons Kanya.
Oh, right. One thing I realized, I kind of forgot now. When you take like the minute to like become when you become normal again from Windwalk, you you technically lose concentration on summoning the genie because you're counted as incapacitated for that minute. So
Oh.
and while incapacitated, you lose concentration on spells.
Is KJ still here? Did he go?
I am still
Right.
here.
Okay. Did Cenex go then? Or is he...
Xenos is muted,
No?
but he's here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
Why?
cool. No, I just thought somebody left.
That was a little bit ago.
I was gonna quick be right back.
No.
Because people keep running in.
Alright, where do we go?
Gerald's house, probably.
Yes, that's where I'm heading.
Sounds good to me.
I will take the minute to turn back into wind form.
Oh wait, we can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Kanye doesn't sound.
Odin may be gone, but his spell isn't concentration, so just the next 8 hours, wind form, baby, fast travel.
Remind me to cast Windwalk on everyone when we go into the fight. It's exceptionally useful.
Keep in mind you can't do anything but dash while you're in the wind form.
We can
Yeah, so it's not very useful.
confuse him. Yeah.
It takes a
No.
minute to go in and out of the form.
We can
Yeah.
confuse him.
You're right, we can
It's not much confusion when we spin around him and then sit there for another minute.
For a minute while everybody else gets killed. What a great idea.
We can't even do the help action, and we're not even immune to damage, we're just resistant.
Yeah.
Maybe Windwalker isn't the best idea.
We can confuse.
It's a fast travel spell.
Look,
Okay, fence.
bringing a cloud into hell is gonna be heckin' confusing. Okay.
What you'll want to is you cast Windwalk when we're done with the fight, and then you go through the Infernal realm as a cloud and be like, what the fuck's that? Sky right in the Infernal plane, coward.
Amazing.
Let them know the invasion's coming and we're going to win this. People look up in the sky and say, huh, that's weird how the actually spelling your world is over. Huh.
It would be a nice touch if you could, as an action, cast Skywrite while you were windwalked. Just as like leaving a trail of clouds behind you.
You write down the world
I
ends
feel like,
with
so,
you.
Sundar, I'm sorry, I feel like that makes Skyrim actually useful though, and that's the problem here.
So
Yeah,
Dara
that
just
was
wants.
right.
It's not making the spell useful. It's giving you another option to get the same effect.
Yeah, but you can
Oh.
cast it like every round? What the Sundara, that
18th level wizards can already do that if they choose that as one of the spells they can cast at will.
Sundara just wants us to be fighter planes and leave a trail like they do.
but you don't get Skywrite at level 18, do you, Sundara? Not Skywrite, Cloudwalk.
Windwalk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Same
Both
thing.
worlds collide as
When worlds collide.
As Geralt is resting, and I guess Woxun will just take this time to clean up the house a bit.
You don't need to clear the house.
Yeah.
I pay somebody for this.
Yeah, we have
If you
house
know.
cleaner.
No. They missed some spots.
Hey, Fans, did you say we?
I mean, we did get him as a group, didn't we?
Hmm?
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? No, all I heard you say was we.
I thought we got him as a group. He just kind of uses Gerald's house as cleaning material. Gerald is sleeping
What?
on his face
Wait.
right now.
What?
I'm trying to English and I'm failing.
I don't
You said-
understand.
Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to English and I'm failing. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
I was really confused because I couldn't make that word out that you're trying to say. I'm going to assume it was in Dutch, yeah?
No, it was just
No?
me mumbling.
I heard you say it was massive group. I don't think we bought a massive group of people to clean the house
Oh,
unless
Xenox,
I'm
just
paying too
drop
much
it.
more here.
Mm. Oh, look who's arrived.
hello, we are back.
Hey, welcome back, Justinian.
So you got both the keys. Everything's all right.
Yes, everything's hunky-dory.
Kai nods and takes out his gem of seeing and activates it just for good measure. Yep, that's a raw magic-filled mess, and that's Gerald's. Unless I'm missing something here, JJ.
Everything's in order. The Thessinia has this almost like golden glow. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so now maybe we talk about the stuff, right? You want to know why we left?
I'm sure you had your own business to talk with, and if you don't want to speak about that, then that's not my business.
Oh. What progress?
Let Rag know about our plans and how far off we are from them. So everything's going well with him.
Alright. Well, we
Everything's
have all.
also going pretty well with Leon.
Right. Well, we have all 3 keys. We have a method of transportation to get into the chamber now, so I suppose what's left now is scheduling everything, getting everyone ready, and if
Waiting for the group at the
if possible,
more time group, that's it. To arrive.
another preparation as well.
Almost time then. How fun.
How can we stretch this into 8 more sessions, though?
But maybe we should do 8 beach episodes.
We
first.
ask every single NPC for a detailed backstory.
At which point people are like, no. I don't want to give you a backstory. Please leave us alone.
Aww.
I don't know you. I've done crime. You done crime, you say.
If we're being honest here, I don't want 8 more sessions. I feel like there isn't enough content for 8 more sessions.
That's why we're gonna make some, Nikki. Come on.
Okay, where are we going, Jiro?
Relationship arc. Let's go. Come here, Kai. We run off to the forest together so I can kill him.
Better not take my forest, you asshole.
We must solve a murder mystery.
You're not even a druid, Fatty. Stop saying your forest. Come on.
Shush.
You're acting like you're appointed by nature. It's like, yes, the trees chose me, and you're just like, aha, books.
Shush.
Kate in love with the book.
Well, there's some things I wanted to do first. Like, I've been carrying around these cursed artifacts lately, as he like points to the Matolotok and the Druid's Wake.
Those ones
Matolotok.
cursed. Or they're just in the hands of evil.
I'm not sure about the hammer, but the spear definitely seems cursed.
Alright, yeah, the spear.
So what do you
Well-
want to do with them then?
Well, I already have some information about how to break the spear. I'm not sure what we should do with this hammer, though. I feel like it requires further investigation into.
Well,
I feel like I should keep it and kill. I don't know. One of those remainders of the cult. We're good. Whoever might be left, the ones who killed her down. Potentially strike him with a final blow of that thing. If you don't mind, I would like to keep that hammer as a memory. Some what I fight for.
Do you even know what that hammer does?
Cold.
Alright.
I don't know, I tested something with it and it seemed like I tried connecting with it, but then it seemed to almost try to. I felt something seep up my arm as I was taking hold of it, and it seems like it just needs more research. We need more to know more about it.
Oh, things seeping down your arm don't seem all of that good. But yes, we don't really know, I guess.
The spear, though, Ruin's Wake, seems to. I recall that for it to seem to meet its end, it needs to be dipped in the liquid of the infernals, which could either mean the blood of a devil or a demon, or it could mean dipping it into lava. Is my main theory.
Well, when we fight Raug, you might be able to destroy it.
How about the tears we kicked their ass?
Well, we do also have some devils here, right? Like Fred or one of his friends.
So you want
Friends.
Fred to use his blood to destroy the spear?
No, Freud, right?
Well,
Freud?
I
Fred's not a
Evil
real
Imp.
infernal, right?
are you referring to Ferg?
Ferg, that's the one. What do you say, Fred?
Ferg might be
I
even
don't
better.
have any blood.
Yes, I know.
Sure.
Well,
Ferg is
Ferg
a
might be
real-
better than him.
Well,
Might
maybe
actually have blood.
No,
maybe he
excuse
just
me,
spits
but-
into it.
Yes, how
'cause he
exactly do you
never
want
said
to do
blood.
this? You want to drain him of his blood?
Ferg! Ferg!
Ferg!
I guess he hops out of Wilson's room.
Can you spit?
Yes, I can certainly spit.
Okay, good, over here.
Like hucks a loogie onto your carpet.
Alright.
Ugh.
Okay. Anyway, right. Gerald's gonna get a get a mug out from over the counter.
Now
Alright,
pace
start spitting
yourself.
into here.
Okay, fill up this cup, I guess, but pace yourself, don't get dehydrated.
Do you want to do this outside, perhaps, in just to
there
cause
any
us no
point?
mess?
Start spitting in the cup.
Treg is a great shot, don't worry.
So wait, you mean outside? You've done this before?
Well, for if we have to resort to the blood if the spit doesn't work.
I don't think we're going to take folks' blood. We'll just wait until we get to hell first.
I certainly don't feel like draining blood from Ferg. We don't know how much we need, and there's a potential it could kill him if we drain too much.
We could see how one drop could affect it, right?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Just to see if it has any effect.
Alright, yes, gonna wait until he's filled up enough of the cup,
Hmm.
and then just kind of walk outside of it. If there's still more to go, he might follow along, still spitting.
No, he's done.
Okay. Alright, this is, kind of gross. Let's go this way.
Yes.
Yeah, perhaps far away. There's a potential this could stink up the place, maybe.
Right, I've learned from my previous experiments, but so I will do this now, as Kai will spend... Oh, how many spells for Kai?
Kai, would you like me to do it from a distance?
Right, I suppose that's a good precaution to make.
What exactly are you doing here now?
Well, we're pouring the spit over the spear, and
What is going to happen?
Without we dipping the spear into the cup.
Yeah.
last time I destroyed the magic item, it
Huh?
had dangerous effects.
You destroy the magic item.
Yes, Kai holds up his hand, which now noticeably only hosts one ring.
Just gonna look for a second.
Ring of spell turning. I destroyed Odin's ring. He is free now.
Okay. But isn't it to dip the spear into the blood, into the infernal liquid? So try dipping it into, not the other way around.
I suppose that's a good point.
What was it?
Specifics could matter. Right, just place the just place the cup.
Yeah, he's placed it on the stump.
Yeah, Kai will just place down the spear next to the stump as well.
My house burns down, the lawyers are coming after you.
I will cast
Okay.
a Death Ward on Caden using a 5th level spell slot.
If your house does burn down, Gerald, you can live in my mansion when that gets built.
I'd rather have my own place.
Sure, but if it does get burnt down,
Maybe build another one, less space for other people.
You want to stand back a bit, Kai?
Yeah, I was just on D&D Beyond looking, detracting the spell slot.
Want some melon?
And the spear gets mage hand grabbed and spear point first gets young. Jesus Christ. Dipped into the cup.
Come?
Cup.
It honestly sounded like you said come to me.
Good
I
damn
think
it,
that's just
Xenon,
you
fix your
I think that's
ears.
just me. Yeah.
Dip
But
into
it
the
only
cup.
sounded like he said it.
You watch this interaction happen, and as the spear sort of gets into cup, there's like this moment where everyone's watching, and then nothing.
Oh, it's like a firework. Don't touch it now, it might explode as soon as you take a step closer.
Ken just kinda makes the shoulder shrug movement with Kai.
I don't think that worked, Gerald.
Window opened. Is that a problem?
It don't work!
I still have the true sight active, so like, does the spear still seem the same through true sight, or is it
Oh yeah, it hasn't changed. That's all.
Okay.
What if it needs really, really hot lava?
Well, that's the idea after trying with some of Ferg's blood.
Maybe just a
Alright,
drip.
Ferg, you ready to bleed?
Maybe just a drip at first.
Ferg, how much
Anything
blood
for
do you
what?
have?
I'm pretty small, not a lot.
Okay.
Red?
Now it's Ferg.
That's Ferg.
That's Ferg.
This sounded like Ferg.
Ferg
Okay.
talks like this.
I'll just need, if you don't mind, just one drop of your blood. Would that be fine?
Okay.
Okay. Just gonna put like a cup. I don't know.
Do the
Imp
wash.
blood, come get your imp blood!
Can we reach it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Only 500 gold.
If you go to that window, it can be grabbed with Mage Hand.
I mean, I'm just gonna take my mage hand and
Oh.
It's mage hand off.
mage hand
Okay.
hand it off to your mage hand. There you go.
Perfect.
Wait. We gotta roll for the handoff.
No.
Oh.
Okay, that's good enough. You're both more than.
Oh, he's
three
making a
fertility.
fucking. He's making a fucking blood bowl check.
Blood bowl.
Well, I guess the spear is on the rock this time, and she will move the cup and just tip it over and get the drop of blood on the
All droplet.
like tip of the spear, I guess.
Gerald closes the window.
There we go, bloody spear. Could have also just stabbed Ferg, that would have been easier, but more damage.
That would also be a lot meaner. Like, come on, he's
Yeah.
he's just little imp.
So you dip the.
No, I dropped the blood
Oh, you
onto the
drop the
spear.
blood onto it with. Okay.
Fancy.
Everyone's watching, and this drop of blood just falls onto the spear, and then like,
So
I'd
pick up the
say-
spear and dip the spear into the little pool of blood. Perfect.
I'd say Caitlin is the only person like close enough to notice the like thinnest wisp of like blurry air, like not quite smoke, but like noticeable shift in the air. It's like looking at like a really like non-smoke fire, you know, when the air like distorts.
Or like if it's really fucking hot outside and you look at the road and just see the air almost see like the air contort like above the asphalt or something like that.
Yeah,
No.
like that. And only Caitlin can see it.
I call it barbecue air.
I know that's not exactly what happens, Nicky, but you get the point, right?
And it's
What?
like a little wisp of
I-
that, and only
wasn't gonna
Caitlin can
say
see it. And then, like to everyone else, it looks like absolutely nothing happened at all.
She'll let out a surprise. Oh,
Did something happen?
yeah. You know when the road is very hot?
The fuck's a road?
Yes.
Look in front of your house. It can happen on
Cobblestones
stones
get hot from the sun.
still.
You know when it's hot outside and there's a bit of a heat wave?
You know, it did that. I don't know. Stay safe, please.
Yes, I'll just have a closer look.
Everything alright?
When something happened,
Oh, I see.
Gerald closes the window, just gets behind a fucking sofa.
I just realized how shitty this spear would be if you're fighting like an infernal.
Yeah.
Imagine not knowing about this, getting the spear, and then fighting an infernal and it just blows up.
that would be kind of fun.
As Kite takes a close look with the gem, he will also begin ritual casting Identify if there's nothing else that's visible about it.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Can Ken help him by pointing out exactly what he saw? And be like, that is the spot where I think it happened.
So,
She has proficiency in investigation.
Okay, that's either a 4 or...
Ah.
4. Nothing to see here. Must have been the wind.
to Kai, there's no change on this sphere. It's it looks exactly the same.
Maybe the magical properties have been altered.
Huh. Odd. How long does that take to check again?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad. We can try again after. I
I lied, it was 11 minutes.
look through the windows. I think they're behind
And
the
they're
camera.
gone. Look to the windows and everyone's gone. Just sitting here walking up.
Oh, hi.
Did anything happen?
A little bit of distortion happened. I think we might need more blood. And that would be very mean to ask of Ferg.
I think that would be a fair guess. It's a very powerful item. I don't think the imp is going to do much.
Isn't
Yeah.
Leon a fiend, Kai?
I'm not sure he was born as a human, but I would have to ask him myself, and I don't think I have enough in me to communicate much long distance like that for today.
Hey Leon, can I have your blood?
Well, either way, we can destroy it after the fight.
I'll see what's happened to the spear for now, anyways, as I begin the ritual casting Identifier.
Okay. What are you other two chuckle nuts doing?
Hiding.
I mean, I'm just waiting behind the chair.
Okay. When you finish Identify, because everyone around you is just gonna wait for this. The exact same information. Nothing's different.
Okay.
Oh, it's been a while and maybe they're not going to explode.
I think if
Oh.
it did by now, it would have by now. So.
Sorry,
The
Ferg, your
magic
blood
is
isn't good enough.
the magic is still there, but seeing as it had an effect, I suppose it would be a valuable try to try it out on something a bit more demonic.
I think we just need a higher quantity.
Yes, that's too. That's too.
Odd.
The coast seems to be clear. It's not blowing up.
Oh, on the back.
These things tend to be a bit more ritualistic, like a pool of demon blood.
Yes, that may be the meaning behind the dipping part. Not
Oh, was I
just-
supposed to dip it?
Well, it seems we might just need a pool in any case, rather than just one drop.
I'm sure Ferg could make a little baby pool.
Yeah, maybe if you kill him.
Yeah, if we kill him, maybe he can make a little baby pool.
By the way, I think we need to discuss when we're going to do this murdering. Jesus, that's crazy.
I would prefer we don't kill Ferg unless we
I'm
absolutely
not
have to.
talking about Ferg here, don't worry.
Alright.
I'm talking about this beast that Bonewood wants us to defeat.
Oh, right.
And I would like to do that quickly.
Yes.
I assume Kai's taking the spear with him.
Yeah, he's picked up the spear again. Oh, thank you for your aid, Ferg, but it seemed that the blood was fruitless in information, even if it didn't break the spear.
Hmm. So what exactly happened? Did the spear just sort of fizzle a bit or something?
It had
Was
a
there a
bit.
reaction?
It had a bit of a disturbance in the air, but
Oh, well that definitely says that something happened.
Mhm.
We probably don't have enough blood even if we wanted to, which we definitely won't.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, I'll be taking these over to the Schooling Sun and read more about the Matalotok for now.
uh, before you go, Kai, I believe this group has things to discuss.
Right.
Hmm?
Any particular date? How amount of days from now that we want to meet up and do this thing?
Well, that is a good question. How long do we want to wait, Gerald?
Joe reaches into his bag and grabs hold of them all. Well, today is today, then tomorrow is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then that took some time for people from what time to get here? Let's say maybe a week from now.
A week. Oh, okay.
It works for me.
Gives them time to get here. Those who don't, go too slow.
Sure. When should we announce for them to come here, though?
Whenever they can.
Just,
If
just,
hang
They
around
can
in
within the
town.
week, then?
just,
There's plenty of room in town, yes.
just announce they should be here for a week from now, and then they can decide if they want travel times. Either way,
Well.
not for me to worry about.
All right. See you later, you two.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye, Fally. Hey, do you want to ride an elk?
No offense, but I'd prefer just using up Odom's magic while I have it active. I'd
Oh,
hate to waste some of that he spent on us.
Did he really just call you Falia?
He did
For
just
see-
call me her sister.
oh, oops.
Whoops!
Oh, I keep,
Opens window.
I keep
Her
forgetting.
name's Tessinia, you know.
Huh? What?
Her name's Tessinia.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Sorry for saying it.
They look nothing alike.
Similar
mix up on them?
names. Can I just have a conversation with Kai here?
Have literally weeks upon weeks to talk to him.
Go
Say one word.
close the bloody window.
Don't tell me what to do in my own house. And Cheryl walks away with the window open.
Orgisia is gonna close the window.
Look at the power. What the fuck?
I mean, I assume we're just walking away from the house anyway,
Yeah.
so
Um,
Yeah.
Wow.
Orgisia is like, I don't want any drafts to get in the house, okay?
I keep forgetting we still have that.
What the shit he knocks it off here.
Well, do you wanna meet up again in the evening so we can not be lonely? Yeah, I have things to do. So.
I'll probably be busy for the night. A lot of work to do, a lot of research needing to be done on these two.
Once I'm ready, I'll see if I can join you.
All right. If you don't have much else to do, could you look up to see if there's any rumors of demons roaming around?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
devils?
I could do that while I do the other thing that I need to get done.
All right.
I guess I can find you in the Schooling Sun as always.
Yes.
Well, enjoy your time there. As she starts
Thank you.
moving into a cloud.
You guys know that we have a demon that still owes us a favor.
We do. I just remembered that too. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He owes you two a favor.
That's true. He does.
Doesn't wait who? I thought it was Kenny that gave him the egg though.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Egg?
Like,
Yeah, the one that's selling your inventory, fancy.
yeah, the guy that we gave an egg to. I don't know why he
Wait,
wouldn't be.
We gave an
asking
egg
for
to
favor as
someone?
well. Yeah, we did. Don't you remember?
This is a
No.
long time
This is
ago.
a long
Remember
time
when we
ago.
went to Kai's hometown and saved his
Mhm.
parents from two demons from a demon way?
Oh, that egg!
Yeah.
Mhm.
The magical egg that she still has in the bag and it's probably really
Yeah.
stinky by now. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Imagine
mean,
that
look,
can increase stats.
we can just say we forgot about him by this point, right?
I mean, no, Jet, I remember. I'm not gonna say I forgot about him.
Okay.
We can use him when we want him to. He's gonna be attacking you.
Sure. Yeah.
The
I
gates
mean,
of hell.
he could be an ally. You're right. We could also try and drain him of his blood, maybe.
Do we remember his name?
I don't remember his fucking name.
I don't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he's got out of it. Shit.
It might be in my notes. Hold on, I'll check.
And I think we had like he owes us a favor because we could like he owes us a favor, but not really because we still have to pay him with the egg. So it's kind of a fancy thing with the egg.
Yeah.
We all like talked to him. I'm sure he remembers all of us.
Yeah,
I don't think he.
that's the one with the egg though. I'm saying.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's kind of a question of like how do we find him and like I
Sure,
guess I
let's
can.
yell his name loud enough.
Like I guess sending is another option, but like you
Yeah.
need to be familiar with the creature, and if you don't even remember their name, I'm not sure I can call them familiar.
I don't think.
I was not taking notes at the time. So.
His name's
Right.
come.
And I don't think we even have thoughts running back that much.
Okay, Gerald. So since we have a whole week to do things, what do you want to do first?
Huh?
I mean, do you want to just hang out? Or should we announce the thing to people?
There's probably a house at the mod home, yes.
All right. Want to do it right now?
Let me get ready.
Okay. Go put on your armor.
It's so lonely.
I'm here.
Joe doesn't say that. He's not a baby. He just deals with it.
Gerald, you need attention.
What a sky! Oh, it's not the same buckling my chest plate.
God.
You always got the back straps a little bit harder for me to reach through my shoulder plates. So
This arc has been going for way too long by now.
Man, why does it skip the head?
We should just move on already.
Meanwhile, actual Joe's just doing it completely silently. Not even a thought about Kai.
Of course.
Smile.
Let me smile. I'm saying what my character's thinking. He doesn't care about Kai in that way. Or at all at the moment.
It's a joke.
Oh, I'm saying it fancy. Fucking putting a smile there.
How much does it take you to put on that big ass armor? 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
10 minutes. Okay. Oh, after 10 minutes, we spent an additional 1 minute.
Wait, no. Waste of chalk.
Huh?
Waste of chalk.
Chalk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we just go to the Schooling Suns.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we don't any time. We don't any time list for it, so we should
Yeah, we're not on a time
not
limit,
use
so
it.
we should just go there. You're right. Okay.
Alright. Hop on, and then through the skylight.
Wait, crap. We have the
I
rings.
think I hit Leon.
No, Leo.
Oh no, I hit Jan.
That was a thing, right? So, certain teleportation permanent teleportation circles could be like used as a to
Yeah.
connect with others. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a permanent teleportation circle, you just use teleport on it. It'll be fine.
You just run the back of the spell teleportation circle through the already existing runic chalk.
Yeah.
Which means it doesn't cast. It doesn't take the 1 minute then, does it?
It
Or does it specify a minute?
It is significantly quicker as well.
Man, how much again would it take to make a permanent teleportation circle?
1 year of being cast in the same place every day.
And you need to consume the material component every single day.
So that is 365
Times 25?
Times 25?
Isn't that much?
Wait, how
Wait,
much did it cost again?
Is it that you... Hold on. So, it costs 1 year of casting it, like, every day, right? If that's the case, then... So how does that work? Do you just cast it once, and then you don't have to cast it for the rest of the day? Or is it that you have to cast it over and over again the whole day?
No, you have to.
Once
You
a
only
day.
have to cast it once per day in the
Okay.
place.
So that would be, I guess, 365 for going by regular years worth of chalk.
It's affordable, just that we don't have a year left of the campaign, do we?
Well, we don't, but maybe in post game we could set teleportation.
I think it's like I think it's like the issue with diamonds. That's you may have the money to buy it, but like, are there enough of gem encrusted chalk in the country to fucking fucking make that teleportation circle?
Yeah, I mean, okay, but then the argument is, how are people making all these teleportation circles all around the world?
I imagine that the gem encrusted chalk is a lot more common than diamonds.
See,
in many
there's
of
one
most.
subclass. Dream druids can cast teleportation circle. Granted, it's in a special way, but they don't have to use their material components.
And can they make it so they just have to do it for a whole year then without using material components? So we're assuming here, if your logic is that, then we're assuming that almost every teleportation circle was made by these druids. Then
That's a possibility.
it's a possibility, but I'm saying it's kind of weird.
Well, it's
But
just.
okay. I don't think.
Hey, druids live for a long time. It could be one fucking dream druid.
It could be one druid just going around making all these permanent teleportation circles.
Yeah, fucking 5,000 years ago,
Alright,
a dream druid that's my still alive.
Here's what you do then. You have to hire the dream druid. Find him and hire him. There you go.
Did Kaiden ever give the Ring of Spell story to anyone else? Or did she keep onto it?
I think you just got it from Thalia and then like kept it on yourself. Like, I don't have it.
You still have it.
Okay, because I didn't have any in my inventory, so I just wanted to ask.
Hey, you guys fly away.
Yeah. If we want to really consider the value of gem encrusted chalk, we would need to know, 1, how much chalk does it exactly take, and 2, what proportion of the chalk is actually gems.
You can just have a tiny emerald in it. Oh, gem encrusted chalk. It doesn't say gems encrusted chalk, it's a singular gem.
Gem encrusted chalk, you're right. It could just be one gem, which in that case, 365.
It's not that much.
Yeah, you just need to judge how big the gem is itself, and then weight
I mean,
that with
25 gold pieces. That's like 24.9 gold pieces. If you take off the price of chalk.
So if you consider that, then...
That's not a big gem at all.
Yeah.
you both going to the school in Sun, or is Caton going somewhere else?
Ken's going to the town, so it's just gonna land in the square, turn into person, and then walk away.
Well, you do see each other again briefly in the school in Sun, but I don't think that's very important.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't
then-
matter.
And then,
Oh, sorry, it wasn't 25 gold, it's 50 gold worth.
Okay. Oh, double it then. It's still probably not a lot. I
No.
mean, it's...
Bam.
Bam.
What is the purpose of you being in town, Caton?
I will send you a PM on that one.
Okay.
Jaden's going down an alleyway. Oh no.
Hi, you are curious about some things.
Yay.
Curiosity.
I will research anything about like legendary hammers or items that like fit the description of Metalotok.
Time to consult the ultimate bringer of information.
The librarian.
Oh, great librarian, I once again ask your aid.
Great bringer of information. Dart.
Great curator.
What?
Great curator Dart.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
this item is tied to a dark character. That's why we must destroy it, Phoenix.
No! Oh no.
It may be tied, but it has a much more symbolism than just a dart character.
If you hold this spear, you feel very attracted to rats.
No!
No.
The hammer, not the
The
spear.
I don't...
The hammer is cursed.
The hammer's cursed, and the spear is cursed.
Yeah, see, the hammer is filled with the most vile shit of the underworld, and the spear is cursed by demons.
If a dwarf is ever counted as a weapon, could you have a cursed dwarf?
I mean, a dwarf can have a curse.
Yeah, but he's a cursed dwarf. He attaches himself to you when you wield him.
Fucking apply a weapon curse to a dwarf, so the first guy that picks him up.
The first
Because
time
it's
somebody
you.
picks him up, the dwarf clings onto him hello. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Frozen Sick is now free for some reason. Wonder why that is.
Frozen sick? What's that?
It's an adventure in Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. Wonder why that's free.
It's like, do you mean like on D&D Beyond or just?
Yeah, if you go to sources on D&D Beyond, in the drop down you can see underneath it says free in like green text.
Neat.
Frozen 6 sounds vaguely like the thing we did a few sessions ago. Because it was frozen and was sickness. Ow! Fuck! My food!
An
No!
intelligence check
Oh.
with advantage.
Ozzy, what did you do?
Okay.
I broke my food!
What did you have?
Party snacks.
A 5 or yeah,
Oh!
I've not being very
I-
intelligent today.
I swear, Francis, do you just have like a gravity well that makes things fall over near you or something? What the
Clumsy. I'm clumsy. I think so.
Okay, I will say you find it's kind of like a weird exploration of books, and you can't really find much. And eventually, Kai goes on like a 5-hour, like long research thing of finding a book that could like vaguely be about this, like a vague history book, flipping to the end where the index is, going to M and just looking for the name of the hammer. And he
Yeah.
does this for like 300 books.
He reads 5
Yeah,
volumes
of
of the
course.
brief history of hammers.
Until he finally finds one that has the name Metallitok in it. And there is almost like a footnote, as there's a passage about the north and the floating cities that used to be there, and there's like this brief passage about somebody called the Warrior of Winter, and he was this like follower of Raug who wielded this hammer Metallitok, and that is the only information in that book.
Okay. Is it like obvious from context clues whether he would like be following the actual Raug, like, or like the or like the one that claims to be the actual Raug, or if he's following like the Beast of Bolmud?
From the context of the history that this like period is currently talking about, this would be before Raug's Beast ever existed. This is
Okay.
when gnomes still like had their floating cities and were like in the middle of. This is before like gods and gnomes decided to fight each other.
All right. So. Hmm. Fair enough. I will take that information into account then. Well, this has been 5 long hours, so I think we can move over to someone else for a bit then.
Okay.
Fancy, I would like you to make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Yes, this is about as bad as it can be. A 7.
It could have been a strength check. Or not. If he wants to arm wrestle people for whatever you're searching for.
Yeah. Kane's
Oh,
just
no.
buying weed in a fucking corner.
About an hour and a little bit, like maybe an hour and 10 minutes into this excursion of asking around for various things, a man dressed in like castle uniform who you
Oh no.
don't particularly know, but can tell that he's a member of the palace because of his dress, sort of taps you on the shoulder, and as he does, so, excuse me, Kaiten, you've been summoned.
Huh? What? Huh? Why you?
By Cecilia, she would like to speak with you.
Oh, of course. Could I get my shopping done and see the car me right now?
This is urgent.
Of course. And she's. I don't know if the guard is leading her, but if he is quick from following.
Yes, he is. He's giving you like a formal escort.
I hope nobody that's who now sees this.
You're getting like looks and whispers throughout the square, but like people know you're famous and they know you know Cecilia, so it's not necessarily bad.
Okay. Well, I guess he goes to the castle. Follows
Okay.
Mr. Godmother.
he leads you through the gates down into this door that you've been through maybe 100 times now, and throughout these hallways, and eventually Cecilia is sort of at the back of the castle looking out of a window, and she turns around as she hears your footsteps. She says, "So, Kitten, what is this about making some sort of bomb?"
How did you?
Okay.
How did-
then.
Who told you that? Ken starts probably flush red.
Told you.
Look, there's barely any criminal activity in Lastfall. If you start asking about making an explosive, it's going to make its way to the palace fairly quickly.
When?
It's like within this past hour.
Look, I'm just trying to get us the best upper hand. And if there's any sort of ceiling we could cave in. We don't wanna, at least I don't wanna rely on magic for everything. It may be useful, but it's not always useful.
Do you want a bomb?
Well, just the materials to make one. I can craft one myself, I think. You know, probably should have gone to another place. No. Sorry if I caused you trouble.
No, it's fine. You just... When you don't do matters privately, you cause civil unrest.
Which is why I did it privately.
That can be debated.
Fair enough. Can I continue my shopping?
Sure, if you want to. Just maybe ask about the diamonds and the demons. And
What?
keep the explosives out of it.
Then I gotta make it myself, and that's just more of a hassle.
People will start thinking you're going to become a terrorist.
Well, if I were to become a terrorist, I wouldn't need a bomb.
Well,
I'd need a bomb.
general people don't really understand some things.
That's... Where would you suggest I gathered those materials? Then...
Come to me in 4 or 5 days' time.
Of course. Sorry if I cost you any trouble.
No, it's fine. These things fix themselves.
He just kind of awkwardly walks backwards again towards the door. Bye?
On the subject of demons, I don't think we've seen many in Orgisia for a while now, so you might not have much luck.
I was just asking because Kai asked. I didn't think there would be much.
Right, well, good luck.
Bye. She continues her search for stuff with one less item on the list.
Yeah, try asking about making a bomb in my police state.
Okay, she was not asking about making a bomb, she was just getting gunpowder and such.
Yeah, but also your charisma was bad, so
Yeah,
people
true.
were sus.
You see, if you want to make a bomb, you gotta be Gerald or Wiltshire, right? You step on him. Alright, so I need to gather, like, I need to gather about enough for a single megaton of gunpowder. Okay, Gerald, here you go. Good,
I
good, good.
imagine
Now
Gerald
don't
would have
kill
like an actual.
Cecilia.
I imagine Gerald will have like an actual excuse, right? Like, oh well, I'm commandeering a ship and I will need gunpowder for the cannons, like something like that.
Going to blow up
Thanks
the
for the
sun.
gunpowder.
Have you not heard? Gunpowder is great for the skin.
It's perfect, very smooth.
One might believe books if she starts saying that.
That would not be surprising now.
Anyway, I've had my fun.
Alright.
Bug, you can be up here.
Yeah, Ferg's back in the house, like always.
You can go down where I had her before.
Ferg guards. Ferg guards their house.
Fergus could have some.
There's
Welcome
a
to
sign in the front.
Moonheim.
Hey, we're back, boys.
You bam for this familiar circle that you've arrived
it-
in once before.
Okay.
And then you make your way, I assume, to the guild from there.
Ah. Yes.
Oh, right, I see.
Hmm?
It's go time. Hold up.
Yeah, go times, you know. Come on.
Okay, it's time for D&D.
What were you
Yes,
doing?
that is the game we are currently playing.
Oh, sorry guys, I was just distracted by
Look at this little bird go. Look at them.
I was watching
Fred-
funny
is Fred with us,
monkeys
by the way?
online. I'm sorry.
With Fred with us, Nikki.
Hmm?
Fred.
Fred.
Did Fred die? No, Fred's with us.
Fred's,
He didn't die.
Fred's with us. Fred's always with us, of course.
Fred.
Fred's there.
Even when he's dead, Fred is with us in our hearts.
Fred is always with you.
Fred is a gamer. He doesn't die. He respawns.
For fuck's sake.
You can see the guild isn't that busy. Like there's a few people walking between like paths and buildings every so often, but it's not like jostling or anything.
Okay.
Maybe a lot of people are like out.
He's a freaking gamer.
Right.
Alright, we gotta have to go to
We're gonna have to go and see
Spellhog.
old Spellhog.
His name's
I see we.
Hogspell.
Hogs-
There he is.
Alright, so we go to a receptionist first. You'll know where he is. Do.
Dodo.
Hello.
Remember us?
This is one of those bells that ding ding.
I do remember you. Welcome
Okay.
back.
We're back to make an announcement.
Yes.
Because
We're
the
here to make an
head bitch ass
announcement about-
motherfucker.
Alright, well, since you have a registered quest, I can let you use the announcement system.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
how does that work?
How does that work?
We have a number of clerics who
Hmm.
send messages to various quest teams around the entire continent.
Oh my god.
Well, isn't that handy?
How many clerics do you have?
And a barbarian shoots very loud in Moheim.
Oh.
You just pay people to be loud.
I mean, that's a pretty good thing to pay
No,
people
no,
for.
we don't pay him. He enjoys it.
Oh, right.
I see.
It's
So he
volunteer,
works for
okay.
free.
What a strange guy.
Well, he's an adventurer too. So
Oh, no, that makes sense actually.
Okay.
Alright,
if
yes.
he's not here, then we use somebody. If we use somebody with thaumaturgy here, normally.
So how do we do this announcement system thing?
You just tell me what you need your announcement to say. It needs to be 25 words or less.
Okay.
Okay, 25 words. Let's see, how can I condense this? Shadow, hedgehog, bitch ass,
Mother-
pissed
How do
on wife.
how do I know?
I'm going to piss on moon.
Kai Lionheart, bitch ass motherfucker.
Okay, 25 words or less. Okay.
Nice. Keep it simple, Gerald. Just get to the point.
Hmm. Attention,
Mm-hmm.
all people going to dangerous end of world quest. That's 10. 15 more. We are meet going in. We will leave in a week. Be in last fall anytime before then. 23, 2, 22.
Good work, Gerald.
Hey, and I'm going to need you to write that announcement down.
Okay.
Fuck.
And
I'll
then
do-
send it to me in a DM so I can remember it.
Of course.
We're supposed to write it down. Damn it.
Gerald, I can't take care of all the writing. You have to write some too.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Hmm. What are we doing this after this, Gerald? Hmm. I don't think there's much you can do, honestly. Hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Right.
As Cheryl puts a dot on the end of it.
Thank you for your service.
If you'd like to leave a review, the slips are right there.
Oh. Sure, I'll leave a review. uh wait, so what type of review thing is this? Is it like
It's one of those customer service cards where you like fill in the name of who you talk to and how and it's like just like a generic.
do you give them like a rating or something?
Yeah, it's like a generic Likert scale survey, like between 1 and 5, and then like there's
Okay.
various questions about your experience.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, Luxian's gonna give her a 5.
Out of
Been-
50.
A 5 out of 500, that is. No. And she's gonna jot down excellent service, no issues.
And there's like a small cardboard box, one of those like letter boxes that you can slip your slip in.
Is that good, by the way? This message alright. 25.
Oh, it's grammatical too. Nice dot.
Seems like a very good announcement. Thank you. I'll get that round the system.
This is what I sent to them. Okay, just so you know.
Yeah. Hold on. Nice, nice, nice.
just gotta take a dig at Kai there as well, you know. You know what he said.
What do you do now?
Oh, well, no.
I don't know. I mean, we have a whole week.
It's a long time.
Do you just wanna hang out? Maybe spend some time together, have some fun.
What can we do?
Well, do you know of any attractions here? Anything that we could do?
Oh, I've already mentioned the pier.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the pier. It was fun.
Like some good restaurants, maybe.
There's Parliament tours.
Ooh.
If you would like a Parliament tour.
That does sound a little boring, actually, but
Moheim also has a number of nightlife activities.
Okay.
Mr. Child turns and goes raises an eyebrow.
The adventurers often like to party. There's a number of taverns. There's various crawls that people do.
You know, have we ever had a proper party? I know we
mean,
did the that odd tavern crawl.
I mean, yes, but really, honestly, Gerald, we never really had much time to just sort of relax and get to know each other, right?
Too busy on the end of the world, you know.
Yeah.
Everything
These
else is
sort of
pretty important.
main events. If you wander around Moheim, I'm sure you'll find many a poster and announcements about things going on.
Right, Wilkson, how much have we got left in you? Need to go back to last one.
I've got another teleport in me, I think.
You have two.
I have one more.
I mean, there's also like a permanent teleportation circle in Mohammed, right? So.
I know, I'm saying that I have one more
It
pack
still
slot.
uses the spell slot.
Yeah, use this
Oh,
one.
right. So I thought you meant we were talking about the chalk.
No, I have two.
But
slot slots.
works in as pack slots. You can short rest.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, I can short rest and then we
Oh
can.
yeah, you're a fucking you're a
Yeah.
Moloch.
I can. If we take a bit of a rest, I can just bring us
Alright.
like a couple more.
So what I'm
things, yeah.
thinking is if we're going to go out in the town, like I've done back in my head and I've never done before, so don't worry.
Oh my.
You will be the experienced one here. Then we're going to go to Shovel. I'm gonna get some new clothes.
Are you actually saying that you want to go?
Want to yes. We have been to Shovel before.
I know, but no. I've never
Well,
had anybody ask me to go with them to a fashion store. That's so wonderful.
Alright then. And then we'll have fun tonight.
Yeah.
So there, it's already over. You can't stop me.
It's time for a new Gerald.
Right, thank you for the help.
Thank you, this was great.
Wait. Cecilia? She came with us.
Hmm.
Cecilia!
Cecilia.
I actually
Oh,
don't know
no.
where her thing is right now.
She's up here.
Okay, there.
Is she with us?
She is. Yeah, she sort of wonders. She's like, "Oh, I was just reading the quest board."
Oh, okay.
Do you want to hang out tonight? There's a nightlife
what
or to stay home?
I think I'm a bit old for that now.
Aw, well, I mean, you're never too old to party, but.
I also think today's idea of partying and my idea of partying are probably very different.
Ah. I am curious about what you mean by that, but.
We'll have to
Sure.
find out tomorrow. Oh, no, you're right. It's whatever. Let's get home then. Well, not
Okay.
home. Halfway home. That's all, you know.
Halfway home. Really, it would be so nice to have just a circle at your house and all
I know,
that.
but it took a long time to set up. We've already kind of done all of this within the span of 3 months. Imagine we could get it done in a year.
We definitely wouldn't get it done by the end of this, but I mean, I'm definitely setting up a circle at my place eventually.
Found buzzing. Fancies this year.
Buzz.
This year. I knew it.
We teleport back to the schooling sun, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam. Kai.
They've had so much travel through here today.
Kai is nowhere near them. You guys make your leave out of the teleportation zone. find my thing.
Now, what did you say that you should wear for a night out function?
Oh,
Well, I always make sure I'm dressed for every occasion. You're right. I'll look for my wardrobe, perhaps.
I mean, your recommendations what I should wear.
Oh, you. I'm sorry. Well. Huh. How safe is Moheim?
It's a town full of adventurers. I imagine it's probably the safest place in this world.
Probably, but
And
also
the
probably the most well-equipped town.
fancy buzzing,
sorry.
real bad.
Perhaps keep some of that armor on, but make it all.
Hey, before you leave, when are you saving the world?
Next week.
In a week.
All right.
We've decided on a date. Kai can tell you as well.
Are you interested?
Maybe.
You get the
you'd like
announcement?
to come along?
I'll have to talk. You know, higher ups.
Alright. Well, good to see you there if you do.
Alright. Nice to have you on board.
Never leave. Before it gets awkward.
She, she seems to like stop, think about something for a second, and then like almost shake her head and walk away.
She's thinking, what should he wear? Yeah, as I was saying, I mean, something, you know, less intrusive, but perhaps keep some of that plating on. I mean, who knows what might happen.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, we're not going to get attacked during the night out. We have
Uh,
our only enemies now are going to be focused not on Moheim, where they can actually do damage.
yeah, if we do get attacked, though, I mean, I'm sure I can still just protect you, so it's fine.
Hmm.
Right, so...
Wear like a suit or something more casual.
I think you can pull off a suit, definitely.
I was going
No,
bar hopping in a suit.
depending on what kind of establishment we go to.
Maybe a shirt and vest. Something.
Maybe something that is business but also casual.
Alright.
Travel!
If that isn't the sound of my favorite person.
Of course it is. Hello.
Right. Hello. Shovel, do you remember those masks you made for us?
Of course, of course.
Do you remember mine, the whole the theme you gave it?
Yes, yes.
I really liked that. So how about an outfit for a night of fun in that style?
Ooh.
How could you do that? Is that alright? Like night out, not like gigolo fun.
If you could equate that with Moheim's nightlife culture, that would be great as well.
I think it could be done.
Alright. How fast?
In time for tonight.
You are
Wonderful.
the best.
He
Here.
is, isn't he?
I don't know how much you're asking for, but here, 100 platinum.
You sure? You're going to give me 100 platinum?
Honestly, you make Wilchin happy and it makes her a bit bearable to still live with. So yes.
Oh, how kind of you.
I
Thank
might be
you.
dying next week anyway, so better spend it where I can.
Honestly, he is the best of them.
Are there any other close designers that you know? Gerald immediately remembers back in Kai's home.
Hmm?
As soon as Gerald said, like, do we really know any others? He just immediately remembered back at Kai's house, like Kai's village.
About that, you know what they did to Dredao? I kind of have a feeling they might have done something.
Yeah, probably. But we don't know if he's dead.
We haven't
right?
gone yet. Your parents were fine. They didn't say that.
No.
Oh, we saved your parents. They didn't say that they did the same thing.
Look, as
They
long
would
as
have
we
told us.
don't, as long as we don't go there, we don't have to think about it. So it's fine.
As long as you feign ignorance.
As long as we never visit Kai's home ever again, it'll be fine. Right. Well.
I guess we haven't got them. Just wait.
On one hand, I would like to also fit in, but I would also like to stand out.
I say you stand out the most possible.
Yes. So, listen, you're sure you're not joining us then?
Oh, I'm sure. I will just relax.
Wonderful. I mean, I would love to have you along, but...
Oh, here. Gerald hands over the key to his house.
Oh, thank you.
Make yourself comfortable. There's stuff in the icebox. Here, make yourself food. You could
If you
even,
want, you can
I suppose, you
refill
could
my
get order. But they want to get there, but somebody would come along if you got sending.
Do I need to walk back? Is that easier
Uh,
for you?
Climbs off Crusoe. He doesn't climb off. He pushes over the
we
He's kind of.
we probably won't need a Crusoe for this, so it'll be fine.
Even then, so we can bring him back when we need him. He gestures at Crusoe.
Alright. Alright. So back.
Take it on, boy.
Alright.
We.
Thanks for staying with us, Citizen.
If you need help with anything inside the house, just ask Ferg and he might know something.
Okay.
I'm not
I always love how the days of winter there, so that's when the cleaner comes, right? I imagine that Ferg just kind of like sits in the corner, like, who the fuck's this?
I like to imagine he hides in my room, like in the corner, yeah, like under
Like,
the bed or
the
something.
cleaner enters the room, he's like, oh no, again!
I
No
imagine
way.
he probably turns invisible, alright? But one
Yeah.
day he'll fuck up and make himself, and he'll hide in a dirty spot, and he'll have to move.
I like to imagine he's like, it's like a cat with a vacuum cleaner, like.
Even though they walk in with like a fucking dustpan and brush, not making any noise. He's just like, oh no! It's every day with this thing, no!
I
Leave me
can't, I
alone.
just killed him already.
Please come back.
One day Gerald is gonna come home and it's gonna be stinky.
There's gonna be a body in the river, and we're gonna be like,
What?
"Ferg."
Why would my house be smelling bad, fancy man of the nature and druid?
Because that would be a dead body in Wix's room.
No.
Oh, I rolled my Witch's room.
It wouldn't be in my room. It would be outside because you wouldn't want to dirty it.
Okay, fair enough. There would probably be some blood over the floor, and then that would still stink.
What I was thinking is I thought you were gonna say like, well, he's gonna come home one day, the house is gonna smell like shit. As I fancy. Why are you gonna handle the shit in my house?
There's gonna be a bunch of
Look,
animals
I'm gonna
taking
ask-
shit on the floor.
All the animals to go and shit on your deck.
Great.
What do you mean going to? I thought you already asked that, didn't you?
It's fine.
You gathered all those squirrels for a reason.
Those are not squirrels, they're
They're dung
beetles.
beetles, Seatucks.
They're even worse.
They'll roll all the
They'll
shit
take
off
my
your
shit.
deck.
He's gonna open.
They'll steal the shit.
Gillis is gonna open the door, and there's gonna be a giant ball of dung in front of it.
What the fuck? Okay then.
Did you do a stinky?
Okay.
Just cast and large produce on that fucker.
Shovel takes your order.
Okay. Right. We'll be back by tonight then.
Alright, see you soon.
Gotcha.
Gerald, he's just like, was 100 platinum too much to give him?
Honestly, if I were in your position, I'd give him double.
Gerald turns to start going inside again.
No, it's okay. You don't
Oh,
need to.
oh,
I still need to be his favorite customer.
alright. Have you given this much before?
I've given him more money than you might really want to know. It's all worth it.
I'm already expecting you to pay like your entire savings, so I don't know if you could spend more than that.
No, I have more than just savings.
Alright. Well,
Let's want to hang out in last floor or something then.
fucking kidding. The fuck?
See her walk past in town square. She is
She
here.
was going real fast. She was running.
No, she seems suspicious to you or something.
Look,
I don't know, she's always suspicious. I'd do it in a bum or something.
Look, if it's further than a minute across the town, she might as well window walk.
yeah, you just see a fast moving cloud.
Well,
You don't see
let's not-
Kaiden, you just see a cloud.
I assume it's Kaden because we know what Kai is.
well, let's not have her disturb our fun, eh?
No. Will you get free drink? I don't know. What time is it? Grab small.
What
And
time
sending
is
is
it? Time
really fucking burning through my spell slots. I'm about to use up my last spell slots except for a 7th.
Jesus
above 2
Christ!
two.
What?
Yeah, it's a costly spell. It's a really fucking useful spell, but it's costly as shit.
I like to
Who are you
imagine
talking
going.
to?
I talked to Leon earlier. I
Yeah.
talked to you guys earlier in the morning.
Oh, right,
It's
okay.
been going on for a
Fucking
while.
Gerald, I needed to cast sending to Gerald twice to make sure he's alright.
I like to imagine that when Kai runs out of fucking spell slots for sending, it's just like Etches being like, "I'm cutting you off, Kai. You can't send anymore."
Okay. How about dividing
Whoa!
dimensions?
What the fuck? You have data for a reason. It's limited.
Kai, our data
15 a
plans
day,
are
Kai.
Alright. Just this one time. Divine
Please.
intervention for one more sending,
Please,
please.
God, one more text.
Imagine the only time your divine intervention procs is just to get a fucking sending off. Oh
The worst thing
god.
about it is, you can't be a level 20. If you were a level 20, you could get a free text in Divine Intervention.
Yeah.
Every day, it's every like week, isn't it? Divine intervention.
Yeah, but without that, Etch is like, no, you ain't committed enough.
Whoa, Kai, calm down there, buddy. Who do you think you are, Mr. Extrovert? Sit down.
You think I'm made of money? You think I have all the money in the world for your phone?
Yeah. KJ, what time is it?
Yeah, what's the time?
The time is currently 6 p.m.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alright, I say we get to go now and then enjoy the nightlife.
Yes.
Okay. Opens door to Heavenly Honesty. Hey!
Hey!
You're just standing outside for like a few minutes.
We could also maybe explore the town a bit more, but I guess we can just do this.
You explored enough over those 3 months we were here. 2 months.
Alright.
You get a couple of nods. You see a little boy. He's like maybe 8, 9, or 10. Like tugs, like his dad's like coat, and his dad looks down, and they say something, but they're at like the back of the tavern. You can't really hear what they say.
Okay.
But then,
Do they
but
want
then-
selfies?
But then, the little boy approaches first, but his dad's like right behind him, and they sort of like walk up to you. And
Get a nod.
he looks at the little boy looks a little bit nervous, and then his dad sort of says, Um, we we we've seen you around. Was wondering if we could just like do like a hero pose with you or something.
Oh. Huh. I'm Miley Quindrell. I think this is a fan.
Oh, we have two of those now.
Another one.
Give us a second.
Yes.
I would bring Cruz with you, but he's a bit preoccupied right now.
What's your name? What are your names?
You're really doing this to me.
Hey,
You don't
nice.
mean to. Like, it's like actually like your followers. Like, okay, what's your name, then, little lad, little boy? Come on.
No, I should have had names for them.
Yeah.
What's your
John
name,
and
little
Johnny
boy?
Ortega.
I have to like generate their names, otherwise everyone would have like nearly the exact same.
Everybody would be
Because
named
I
John,
can't
Chris,
think.
He is
Steve,
Brian, and then Brian the second.
Chris, Dan.
The fun. I'm Nate, and this is Luca. Say hello, Luca. Hi.
Hello,
Hello
Luca.
there.
How are you doing? You know of
What
us?
What kind
I'm
of pose would you
good.
like?
I don't know. Maybe I can just like look tough.
Oh, you can look up, alright, as Gerald hands him the gauntlets of giant strength. Whatever they call. Ogre strength.
Ogre strength.
Yeah. He hands him his big old gauntlets. So I imagine it looks like when people fucking put on the prop infinity gauntlet, it's just massive.
They're like massive on him, and they're like quite heavy as well. And he's like struggling to hold them up, right?
Yeah.
Like his arms upright.
Gerald is going to help him to like kind of get into a good pose where he holds them up and clenches his fists.
Okay, yeah, you pose him a bit.
Yeah?
Alright, now what you can do is you can fight the evil imp over here. Look at how scary he is. Come on, Fred.
Fred, just do it for the kid, okay?
Okay.
The
Don't,
scary
don't
imp.
worry. Fred's a good for us.
Yeah, he's actually my companion, but
Turn into unpaid.
you are
Hey!
paid with love.
It's me, the big scary imp. Ah.
Oh
As
no.
Fred like very half-heartedly swings his tail around.
Alright, now I'm gonna be behind you. I've got you, don't worry, okay? As Gerald also raises his fist like, okay, we got this, buddy.
Okay, he is kind of scary. And his dad is like intently watching, like, you better not fucking hurt my kid.
Gerald
This is
looks
the
at the
attention of
Wilkins.
like, everyone in the tavern. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's
Gerald looks at Wilkins, still mind like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just strike a fun heroic pose and it should be fine. Alright. Luxie is just gonna float a bit and do like cool posing.
Fred, and he just destroy Fred.
You see his dad Nate pull out some like weird thing you've never seen before, and he presses like a button.
Well, that would have been helpful if he had a fucking camera. I would. That's nice.
And then he like puts it down and says, "Thanks."
Wait, hold on. Like to wear the hat? I take off my hat.
Oh my god, your hat. Okay.
Alright, I'll send the kit. Take another one if you can.
Someone like is like walking out the tavern past you guys. Like they don't ruin the photo, but like after it's taken, they like walk past. And then as they're like out the door, you can hear like some rapid footsteps, and then in the because you both have pretty good perception. In the town square, you hear like a yell of like, Joe and Wilkson aren't busy. They're in the tavern and they're hanging out with people.
Oh boy.
What the
Ah.
wait, this Joe's kind of like gonna look at the kid and his dad. Wait, how famous are we?
Yeah, I mean, you've been here quite a lot, and Cecilia talks about you sometimes in speeches. If you go around Oxtrokia, most people will know your name.
I see.
Oh
So
no.
this is what they call being a celebrity.
Celebrate what now?
Oh, sorry, it's a complex term.
Okay. Right.
Do I get a response for the sending I cast to Laura, by the way, KJ? Or...
You do. Yeah, I was just doing that thing.
Alright. Before people start swarming in, Joe's gonna go to the tavern owner and like hand over 20 plat and say, hey, free drink and food for everyone who comes in tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're making it work.
Yeah.
Oh
We
boy.
should get them to leave us alone if they're eating food. That's what style.
Well, if we have a lot of fans, maybe there's some cute ones.
So what?
Okay, well, I'm gonna skip through this briefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys have like a mob of people in this tavern, and like this goes on for like quite a number of hours until you're like, okay, we need to like teleport the fuck out of here. But at some point, you do receive a brief message in both of your heads actually.
Oh.
As Cecilia's voice echoes throughout your minds, you hear, I appreciate being nice to my citizens and hanging out with them, but cramming them all in that place is a security risk.
Are we allowed to respond?
Yeah, you
Okay.
feel this connection.
Yeah, it's gonna respond like, should we get them outside then?
Town square would be nice.
Okay. Everyone? Okay. Any further, talking, interviews, photos, any of that, let's do it in town square. We're moving there right now, okay?
Joe taps his head.
Uh,
Problem.
well, Cecilia doesn't exactly like all of these people being cramped up in here, so she wants us to bring them somewhere more open, I think.
Okay.
So town square.
Come to the food.
Yeah, you know the Hillborough disaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the fucking theater that lit up in flames?
No, I'm talking about like the football where they're all behind the fences, and then I think it was a fire happens, and it wasn't the fire that killed anyone. It was everyone like running to these fences, and they all trampled each other.
Also, from your own session when fucking hundreds of people just died in a stampede of people.
Yeah. I mean, that was a natural disaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was
Yeah.
inspired by real events.
Mm-hmm. I get right. So ever since I feel like we've deciphered what that camera thing was by now, right? It, like, took
Yeah,
our
you
picture.
you figured out it like captured the moment in time.
Yeah. Woxian is fascinated by it. She's gonna keep posing for anybody who wants to take a picture.
It seems that there's like 3 people in Lastfall who have this device.
All right. Well, that's 3 people who are about to get a bunch of photos.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it's been like longer than an hour since we sent
Yes, yes.
a city away. Yeah.
Mhm.
So Crusoe's come back when the pictures are being taken. So I imagine that production will sit on the back of Crusoe, Gerald on the front. For all these people taking pictures.
And Kaiten, you did notice this ruckus fairly quickly. It's hard not to.
So just try not to pay attention as he does his stuff.
I'm really sad because I wanted Fancy to come up, like Caden to come up, like, hey guys, I'm famous. She's like, who the fuck are you?
So just
You're the
mass,
20 charisma.
so just mass polymorph yourself into another workstream and be like, who the fuck are you?
Okay. Just by saying that now, I just realized why people like really want to hang out with us because we are the 20 charisma too.
I mean, we are.
So it makes sense why people are kind of drawn to us. Like, oh yeah, they're fucking cool.
However, that is a good idea. She will polymorph herself into a different looking person, so she doesn't have to fucking windwalk everywhere. She does this, and also to get the eye of the gods off of her. It's fine.
What are you doing? What?
She can she polymorph herself?
You can polymorph yourself, but you turn into a beast.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it just.
like you need like true polymorph to turn yourself into something that's not a beast, pretty much.
Oh, that's stupid.
You can disguise yourself if you have disguise self. You can shape change if you have alter self.
Yeah.
Odd. Okay. Well then she's just gonna go around the town as Cloud person.
Maybe I could turn into a bear and walk on 2 feet.
I mean, also keep in mind that you can go out of Windwalk Cloud by like taking a minute to turn into a normal form.
That's why I just take a minute in front of the stores, go in, get what I need, get out. Just random cloud goes by, don't worry about it. She just spends the time. I don't want to get some petty stuff.
Brushing.
Sorry. I need the some KJ PM.
On your phone?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Are you sending him a picture of what bomb you want to make? This one right here, the one that I made earlier.
I'd like to make this bomb, please.
Here's what I made earlier. Fancy sends a picture of a bomb he's made in real life.
No. It's just stop the clicky-clacky noise. And then I'll proceed to make it anyway.
I don't think we care about the clicking clapping, we care more about the buzzing.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, but we do.
I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't care what the fuck you care about it.
I mean, exactly, so I just do what I prefer.
If you keep fucking doing what you prefer and you don't have any way to fix it, it's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass.
Why do you think I've submuted for most of this?
And I know. But don't say you don't care because you're not the one who has to care.
Exactly.
That's not an exactly moment.
It is.
I just wonder why can't you place your phone further away from your microphone?
Because I have a
Like,
short attention span and I have to look at something.
You can
got two
pay
screens.
attention to the session?
I am. I just need 2 things to pay attention to.
Okay.
Just waiting for Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
KJ, if you don't.
I already said stuff, so.
Sorry, I got PMs about stuff. That seemed kind of important.
Alright.
Just had to read it. There we go.
Yep.
Done.
Don't worry.
Okay, sure, you can get some fireworks.
I can never get anything secret, but.
KJ does that so often. You say something in secret on purpose. KJ's like, yeah, sure, yeah, you can stab this guy.
I say it out loud on purpose.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say it. It's great. It's like, hey, KJ, I got a secret I want to keep. Okay, cool. So, right. Ooh, so, hey, everyone, this person has a secret they're keeping from you.
I just think it's fun.
It is.
It isn't.
It also saves me a lot of time. Just spend 4 gold.
Yeah.
Fireworks are like an invention that does stuff.
I look at Kate and not spending much money.
And the diamonds? Has she found any of that?
No, get wrecked.
Aww. Oh well.
You wouldn't find diamonds in any store now.
Look, maybe a jewelry store or something.
No.
Maybe you'd find a single diamond in a homeless man. He's like, no, mine.
I need to bring my wife back to life. It's only worth 50 gold.
I can save up.
And see, when he walks out of this place, wow. Okay.
We are going to go into time advancement mode, where we tick forward very quickly.
Woo!
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I think we're actually in downtime now. Yeah, I think we are. You guys have some nice nights. It depends however many night. Do you want to go out on the town every single night?
I mean, if we don't have much to do. Should we? I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I think the main thing Kai will be looking out for this week is like trying to figure out where he can find. Well, he'll also be casting sendings to like different people. He'll be informing Odin about that we could meet up in last fall in like when the time comes, just like everyone else. That's fine.
Oh, Kai would. Oh, not Kai would ask him. Ken would ask Kai if he could contact the other place Caden went to. I forgot the name.
Everon.
No. Yeah, that one too. And tell them that they need to get to last fall in a week, or 6 days, when he gets his passports back. And same with the
You're
other
gonna
town.
need to help them get back to that point.
I mean, yeah, but just so they can prepare. She'll get them in 5 days then, and they have a day to do stuff here.
But like the main thing Kai will do in this week is that he will try and find come across a creature from the infernal plane and try and either like ask it if it can bleed on the spear, or if it's obvious, or much more likely if he can like just pour more or he'll just like kill it and use its blood to cover the spear.
Okay.
Blood.
Give me 1 second.
I like how Orgisia and fucking Gerald are having just
They're
partying.
fucking partying, and everyone else is
Fucking
working.
raging, man.
Everybody's working, we're just partying.
We've done enough fucking work, bro.
We're done enough fucking work. It's the potential end of the world, man. Gotta live it up until. I mean, you know, on some off time between the parties, I guess Wuxian would just read up on some of the books she had, but it's mostly just not for any specific reason.
It's unfortunate we have to give up the dream of ending on on session 69.
Like, I don't want to do this for another 8 sessions.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do this entire week, 1 day session, an entire session
No.
partying.
No,
naked.
I mean that would be fun, That would be fun to just have 8 sessions of downtime, I guess. But
Every day.
And then
What-
2 sessions of the boss fight.
Yeah.
2 sessions of the boss fight.
Okay. I would like you to make a either a persuasion check, an investigation check, or or a stealth check.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll go with investigation on that one.
Okay, I'm making an investigation check.
Ah!
Ah. Uh-oh.
Well, unfortunate for Kai. Celia did mention this to Kaiten, but I don't think Kai would be well informed. There's a pretty strong like presence of monster slaying and removing, and you know it takes a while for things to come back. There's like various stuff that gets dealt with. Moheim Guildhall really isn't a thing in Last Fall because they're very like magically and physically militaristic, where like most problems are dealt with on some form of Oxrokian military hierarchy instead of adventurers.
Okay.
So that's why you guys are kind of a spectacle, of course, you know, as well, 'cause you're
Mhm.
the adventurers that hang out there. So like these devils and stuff, you hear about them, you investigate, and then you go to find out that the fucking military has just killed it. And then you're like, can I have some blood? And they're like, it's on the fucking floor if you want to go lick it up.
Nah, damn. Alright.
Eventually, Cecilia tries to help you out, but by then it's too late.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Anything else for the week, people?
I mean, maybe there's something we can roll for party.
Should we see how many, not how many, how good this party is? This
Should-
entire week of partying
Should
is.
we see how great we feel after the party? What are the notable things we did? Definitely a bunch of places in Moheim.
Entire week we toured up the town.
We
So
did
they're
sit
gonna-
down.
I say both of you can make charisma persuasion checks if you would like.
Hey, can I use glibs?
You cannot.
Ah,
You wouldn't have glimpse of the entire time.
I wouldn't. You're right. I'm making a joke. Alright. Show me the 29.
Nice.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
That was all
damn.
pretty bad.
You were almost dragging me down. Oh no.
I was like, sorry, Joe. You got to go into the party. It's like, oh, cool, you're Wiltshire. You can go in. It's like, hey, I'm with her as well. Nah, he ain't
A
with
guy
me.
like you, come on.
No, he's not with me. Wiltshire, my friends. Nah, not anymore, Chelsea.
nah, if that was the case, we'll assume it was like you.
Not as good as Wiltshire, but, you know. Joe's
20, a 29 and an 18. Okay, Wuxin, you've made 3 allied contacts in Moheim. They may come up at some point. And Gerald, you've made 2. Maybe they're the same people. Maybe they're not.
Probably. I need your message as well, that way.
Oh, hold on. I'll read it.
I need you to make me a check, Fancy. You can roll 2d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
2d20 and add my proficiency. 2d20. Proficiency
It's a
bonus.
14 on the 9.
Plus 5, yeah. That's just a 14 though.
Look,
Yeah,
at least it's not a fucking nat 1 with only a +1, okay?
I need to do math.
Oh no.
Okay, roll a d100.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Uh-oh, Fancy.
What am I have no idea what's triggering this. That's a 21.
21. Okay, you
Okay, thank God.
By the way, I think like during this week, would it be okay to say if like I cast scrying on like the room where like the portal is, and like occasionally do that every now and then.
Yeah, King will lend him the orb, whatever it's called. She don't.
Like just to see if there's a status update, anything to make that's any difference that thing that's happening in that room.
He tunes in on the wrong moment, something's going on.
I say over that week, you watch the room occasionally. There's still like the closed off ball sort of at the front that you can see, and it doesn't look like anybody's been there from what you can see.
Okay. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to know for this downtime week.
How much XP would we get from partying? How much do we even need again? We need 13,000. Damn. Okay, Nicky, what we need to do is you need to during the partying, kill a couple of adventurers to get their experience. Okay?
Whoa.
Look, man, we don't talk about what happened during the party week, okay?
Look, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
Okay.
party week.
And we don't talk about it for a reason. Same reason that people at Mohan don't talk about the party week. Okay.
You may all long rest multiple times.
Oh my god, I get to recharge myself so many times.
I'm gonna say one night he didn't go to bed. He just woke up drunk. And then the next night he gets it fixed again. Just sort of do a long rest 7 times. But he said only 6 times.
And this is why I overthink every single one of my spells.
Yes, prepare spell people.
Jill,
Better
make
have the
sure-
right list on.
Yeah, make sure to write down the list of each day, what spells you had.
Okay, so on this day I had to get my favor.
This day we went on a fishing trip, so I took this.
Can not Kai to send us few messages, hopefully?
Yeah, I mean he pretty much always has sending prepared. Like considering he didn't find any demons this week, I'm guessing there's like plenty of days where he has spent the spell slots to spare.
There, just for the sake of the sending and stuff, the plan does come together, and you get this the end of the week and the equivalent of Monday. Last fall is just gonna be packed with people ready to go fucking open a gate. This plan has come together, and the day will come at the end of this week where there's just a load of people in Lastfall ready to fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay. Do I?
On the.
Sorry.
Hell yeah.
You first.
Mine's a silly fucking meme. Carry on.
Which is why I have to make it first, otherwise it won't make any sense anymore.
I mean, it's not related at all. Don't worry.
Should
I
I
want to see
prepare sunburst or tsunami?
Tsunami maybe. I don't know.
Because
Does tsunami require you to have like a body of water or something like that?
a wall of water springs into existence at a point you choose within range.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Me.
But that does 6d then. Sunburst is 12d6.
12d6 for sunburst?
What damage type does it do?
Radiance.
Radiant versus bludgeoning.
We're gonna be fighting demons and shit.
I
Maybe.
think Radiant would work.
Yeah. I think a lot of them might be resistant to it. Just straight bludgeoning. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I imagine using Sunburst as radiant damage will be pretty effective against them. Even if they're not weak to it, some of them are.
Yeah,
Also, I
was
feel like
thinking-
tsunami would be a really bad idea if you have a battlefield full of people.
Yeah.
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 Okay. And the one I was gonna say is he's on the day Sheldon Milk just stepped like out of school and his son's still fucking drunk. Like, all right, let's fucking go.
On the day?
He's ready.
No, not on the day. I'm saying it's a joke. Imagine if you fucking did that though. They just come through the portal.
Yeah.
No,
Like, we know what day it was on.
Oh yeah, the day before.
So
The day before Kate goes to fetch everyone from everyone.
it's completely fine because we can just be drunk on the day. Then Joe's like, okay, well, should slap, and both of them are no longer drunk.
yeah.
I imagine there was a lot of like awkward times where Joe and Wilson were both like after the party would have like laying there and they're like, oh, I'm so fucking drunk. Yeah, I know. Oh, I feel better now.
I mean, yeah.
To avoid any party drunken shit. Just-
I would like to say Wolfstein drank a lot of wine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, if I wasn't a paladin, our livers would probably be dying right now.
Yeah. Especially yours. I mean, you're pretty old.
You may say that, but I'm not really that old.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I felt young this week.
You know, you did feel young this week.
You felt me.
No, you just, you know, I felt like you were really enjoying yourself.
I was. But I'm probably never going to do this kind of thing again. I don't know, maybe. Who knows?
Hopefully
Well,
not.
if the world ends, probably not,
Mm-hmm. Question, Nikki, does Lotion have a diamond on her?
Yes. She has
Okay.
multiple.
Right, okay. Because I am prepared to verify in case one of us two die.
I have, do you want to know exactly? I have 2 300 gold diamonds,
Okay.
a 1,000 gold diamond,
During this
1,500
time,
gold diamond.
could you hand me a 300 gold diamond?
Do you need a 300 or a 100 gold diamond?
300 for the
Yeah, I'll hand you a 300 gold.
for verify.
Yeah, jumper.
The really has 300, right? So we'll
I
check.
thought it was 100 gold.
That's 300
The
gold.
Vivify is 300.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's 300, yeah.
This was 1,000 for the better one. Yeah, okay. Just in case.
Mm-hmm. We each have one on us, so if anybody wants to revive us, we have them.
Have to.
Oh my god! It's him! He's here!
Wait, that's the blacksmith from Lost Sea.
It's Mr. True Striker himself.
It's the boys. It's the boys.
The boy!
Hey!
Okay, guys.
Oh,
last
fuck.
time we met, I've developed a new technique.
Ah, this is such a nostalgic reunion of everyone.
I completely forgot because it was kind of like a past side thought that I think. I was thinking that Gerald's going to go up to North at one point during this like week that we had or so, like, you know, any time between, and say, hey,
Oh,
like,
even that
feel
one.
free to go into the Dow, guys. Make a home. I was going to teach him how to fish before Gerald died, maybe. I completely forgot to do it.
Everybody's here. Except a couple people.
Well, he's still bringing him in.
Okay. I don't know if Alden's gonna show up. Probably not.
No.
I'm like, I have so many fucking people.
Yeah, so many NPCs to control, right? This is what you get for hosting a D&D campaign for so long.
For a year plus, you psychopath.
I mean, that's not too bad for a fucking D&D campaign.
Oh,
It
it's
can
not.
go on for
That's
like
pretty
years.
low. In the scheme of how long they can go.
There's like, I've heard of that one campaign, D&D campaign,
20
that's been
plus
going
years?
on like for, yeah, like 20 plus years.
Yeah. How would you get bored of the character at that point? Jeez.
How, like, fucking, how
I mean-
badass are those characters you made it
I mean,
like 20
I
years
think it's
ago?
one
like,
campaign with different characters. Like, it's essentially different campaigns.
oh,
Like, basically, he's running the same world, I think.
well, that's not really one campaign. That's the thing.
I
Yeah.
think I've got everyone.
What about Kai and King?
Yeah, I'm not going, Kai.
No, sorry, fuckers.
Except for
Daddy!
the certain people.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you saying that Chevel isn't coming down to help us out fight?
No. God, no.
Yeah, I don't want him.
We'd stop him.
Aliens over in the corners.
Do we have the whole group of Oxen sisters? Is this everyone?
I don't think we do, because I have a lot of siblings.
And we never really talked to them.
We never really talked to most of them.
We talked with one of them, and we know one of them.
Make sure
Oh God.
it's me.
Laura is here.
We know
Which
two of them.
is... She is in here.
Ah,
Laura is here. Make sure Gerald will mention that to you.
who?
Laura Evankeeper.
She is here.
The rest of the
all
is hero.
the other
Well,
two.
if we
Oh,
see
no.
her, I don't.
The rest of the Truth Seekers.
Yeah, if we see her, I don't think we care. Honestly, at this point.
Gerald's already got his revenge.
Oh, you know who else is here?
Not really, she's still alive. Yeah. Haha. It's these guys!
Is it
Okay,
these guys?
right. Remember back in the day when we cleared that bandit camp out up in the north?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vaguely, yes.
These were the two people that were robbed by them, and we went to save his wife. Which is
Oh my god!
Oh.
And now he's got a cool fucking sword.
and then we rode in there, taught those bandits a fucking lesson, and then Joe was like, okay, which of you have done crimes? And they dismembered parts of their bodies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stage 1 of Brutal Joe.
But where is?
By the way, there is more people here. They just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
where in the
God.
world is Blight?
Is this everyone we've ever made a good experience, or like a good experience on, and also people who can also fight? Is that what we're getting here?
Since I started saving NPCs.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe
Okay.
not.
Oh my god, if Blythe is here, should we invite him to the Pine Wolf? If Polar is available, should we invite him to the
I don't
last?
think life is actually here. I think
Yeah.
captured.
Blythe is alive. I don't think he'd be. He probably would have heard like, "Oh, cool, they're still around." But
Oh,
Blythe's
great.
not load up at all.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, Blythe's still fucking
We're about to end the campaign, so it doesn't matter. Blythe is connected to the one shot where you saved his, like,
His master. Yeah.
Who?
That was a one shot I ran where, like, his master like escaped and you had to capture him, and then he like. There was a whole thing about establishing like Blythe's backstory.
It's a shame Polar wasn't there for that one shot.
Mm.
Or the rest of the campaign. I feel like we could have used the fifth member, really.
Yeah, it is. I think we did fine with 4 people.
Yeah, we did
I think
fine.
it was-
Yeah, like
It would be nice if we got all of us.
But I do like the funny image of Blythe just showing up like, okay guys, I'm here to help, and all those just being fucking gods.
Like, man didn't level up past level 3.
Yeah. Wasn't he like, he was like a fighter, right?
He was a monk.
He was a monk. Yeah, he's just a punchy boy.
But
at
you know what
level
is
one.
interesting? He was a gladiator, so I imagine he would have kept doing that. Like
Maybe.
he did. He like I think he did. I think it was underground fighting. He did like hip and shit like that. That's why Jared was with him to keep him alive.
Who fucking knows what Blythe did after everything? I don't know. That's a whole story.
Well, everyone is walking over all the NPCs. I'm gonna go have to take a 5 to 10 minute break. Sorry,
Okay.
I'll be right back.